Emergency teams have recovered the body of a woman from a river after her car was swept away. She's the latest casualty of the severe weather in that province. KZN has experienced heavy rainfall in the past few weeks, leading to the deaths of more than 20 people. Our reporter Mthembu is joining us this morning. Phila, also hearing this morning with the South African Weather Service saying that there is an alert level 4 warning for severe weather in the entire province, and an alert level 6 warning in eThekwini specifically.
Absolutely, Aldrin, and that's also one of the reasons why residents here in KZN continue to be worried. But as you can see right now, we are still by the bridge that you saw earlier on our crossing when the wreckage of the vehicle was being recovered. So if I could just explore this bridge with you, Aldrin, the victim, we were told that she had been swept away from a bridge that she had attempted to cross about 3 kilometers away from here, and the water was overflowing here. If you could just see, the grass, the overgrown grass that you can see over there, as well as the tree branches completely on the road over there. It just tells a story of how strong those waves, the currents were of that river, the water levels as well. We were told that the water was actually even overflowing above the concrete that you can see over there. The car, we were told, had been washed away right through underneath of this bridge. As you can see, the water overflowing there. So community members, as there are also houses which are built not so far away from the bridge. I'm going to bring in a neighbor soon, shortly, Aldrin, but I also want to bring your attention to this Gabion basket. So this is what is actually keeping the bank together at the moment from collapsing whenever there's overflow of water here, with residents saying that this is their faith, that this is the only thing that makes them sleep, partially sleep at night when there's inclement weather, because without this, can you imagine the amount of damage? They have also told us that before all of this was actually here, the Gabion Aldrin, that water would actually get to a level that it would spread all over this area. In some instances, also get to a point where the water levels are now starting to enter also the yards towards the premises over there. This is the Mbilo River. It goes all the way through to Mbilo. I'm going to bring in now Wendy Baxter, who is built, her house is just by the river. Wendy, let us talk about the concerns that you have. We can see that it's starting to rain again. There is a weather warning which has been issued. Tell us about your concerns, especially after seeing the tragedy that you witnessed here this morning.
Yes, they started these Gabions, which they have not completed yet, in April 22, after the 22 floods. They started last year, April, and with the Gabions, but they are taking a ridiculous amount of time because they do have a challenge with the bottom bridge at Stapleton Road, where they've got to put culverts and lift up the bottom of the bridge. You know, they can't lift the bridge because of the pantechnicons and the flow of traffic that comes through. But basically our concern is here at Gordon Road Bridge, where there are all our infrastructure is compromised. Our sewage, our electrical and our wastewater and clean water comes through on pipes across the bridge. And it's just taking them so long to actually secure that and make our community more safe. It's all the community piping and sewage that actually flows through there.
Yeah, and I can see also the amount of damage here. Infrastructure, you've also mentioned that. But what is the plan? It is incredibly raining now. Is there any plan, Wendy, if the water happens to also increase again in terms of the level, where to from there? Like, yeah.
Well, you know, basically we're fortunate our actual home is quite far. It's a panhandle, far from the actual verge. But we've been told that they're waiting for I'm not sure what it is, but they're waiting for something to be passed for the stop-go at the Stapleton Road Bridge, so the culverts can actually be put in place. So this process is taking, they said to us it would start April last year to June. And I mean, now we're a whole year, we're here further along. And we know sooner. We've got our gabions, which has saved our verge. But it's basically these, these are regional roads. This is Stapleton Road, which is massive big traffic. And it's just such a, I'm not trying to think of the word.
Just to get clarity, who has been saying this to you?
Well, basically the municipality. They've got contractors in place. But it's all a knock-on effect. You know, it's a domino effect. They've got to wait for sewage people to come in place to stabilise that before the electrical can be done, before the other culverts can be done. So they've now got more gabions going on at Stapleton Road.
All right, thank you so much over there, Wendy. Eldrin, as you have heard, they would have to also get a comment from the eThekwini municipality with regards to what has been said. But also there has been, in April 2022, we have been told that a man was swept away in this very same river whilst also attempting to cross a low-lying bridge. It was during the floods that you saw, the deadly floods there in April 2022 as well. So this is nothing new in this particular area, but it still continues to call for great concern as community members are desperate for help to actually see how they may be assisted in order to stay safe when inclement weather persists.
Yeah, and just another reminder, as you can see, it's starting to rain once again there, that there is a weather warning level 4 that is for the whole of the province of KwaZulu-Natal and a level warning 6 for the eThekwini municipality.